Hey guys, listen. Just wanted to give you an update on my Fender LT25. From the first video, I bought it for my upstairs, which is where we are right now. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a view of what my upstairs looks like near my couch where I normally sit to do everything in my living room. So here we go. Okay, so there's my coffee table with the protector red paper on it, construction paper. I have my Harley Benton SC Custom 2 upstairs as my standard upstairs guitar for now. So now we have on my coffee table my TV controls, of course, my tablet A8, and my computer. Now I am almost completely wireless with the LT, and unfortunately it wasn't Bluetooth enabled, so I had to end up using my PC to control the tone app that they have for it. And so what I did is that I've got my amplifier tucked up neatly here underneath my coffee table over in the corner, and I've got the wire from my computer, my USB cable, going in there underneath the edge of the sofa and up underneath the top. Now I'm going to put a picture up on the screen that shows the Bluetooth receiver that I bought. It's actually a receiver transceiver to be able to use my amplifier as a Bluetooth speaker. So between my cache wireless transmitter for guitar, I am almost wireless except for the USB cable that has to go into the corner of my computer. And of course, this is my wireless transmitter system that I have for the guitar. So I have the other receivers up underneath the table there, and they have a permanent plug-in for charging so that the other end never runs out of power. This one here, I just have a plug-in here by my couch, and I can just plug it in when it goes down, or when I stop playing I just plug it in again for the next time, so that it's always going to be ready for me, and that becomes very handy. Whoops. So I'm going to stick this in the end of the guitar, and I'm going to show you how my setup works here on my coffee table. Alright, I've zoomed in a little bit on the computer screen, and I just wanted to show you what it's like. Let me just zoom it down a tiny little bit. Alright, so let's use the reflections. So it comes here with the factory presets that come in the amp, and there's like 30 different settings. There's amp number 1 and number 2, 3, and they all have different names on them, like Country Pickin' and what's that one called? State Park. God only knows where they came up with these names. Jazz Amp. And they just mix and match a bunch of stuff. And they have 30 of those. And then there's a bunch of empties in here, all the way up to 60. So what I did was I chose They're Clean, and I just set it up like I do with my Mustang 3 downstairs, where I have the amp, 65 Deluxe, Deluxe Clean, and then effects loop in the back. I have the delay and I have the reverb, and I just changed those setups the way I wanted them for me. But so nothing in the front. So in the back you're allowed to have delays and reverbs in the effects loop. In the front you're allowed to have stomp boxes and modulation type effects, and you can have 2 in the front, 2 in the back. There's like 7 choices of stomp box, 9 choices of stomp boxes, 7 choices of mods, and delays, I think there's 3 or 4. Let's see, 3. And on the reverbs there are 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, so there's 5 of those in the back. So yes, so I did my own clean, and then I did one with a clean boost, which has a compressor set up in the front, followed by a flanger that has very, very slight settings on it. And the compressor is the one that mostly does the basic work for that. So that's what I've done. And then I have an overdrive set up. One, I have, what's this one called? Oh yeah, this is the big fuzz. There's a little fuzz, an acoustic, and that's all I've done so far. So basically everything uses the 65 Deluxe except this acoustic, which is what they chose. It's called a studio preamp head. And it's very interesting, where you have a gain of volume, treble, middle, and bass. And that's all there is. I don't know what kind of speaker cab they're emulating, but it sounds pretty good. It sounds almost like an acoustic with, what have they got in the front? They got a 5-band equalizer up front, and they only have a large hall reverb set up in the back. And I readjusted it for my preferences, but that's the way it goes. So I can choose any one of those to play with. Now, it's nice because I have this right here with my mouse. Now, the other thing I mentioned to you was my tablet is right there. And on the tablet, I can use it as a driver for that receiver. So I can watch my Netflix on there. I can watch Prime Video from here. I can go to, say, YouTube, and I can play music through there. That's one of my videos. Or what else can I do? Yeah, I can watch movies on there as well. But I also have a full setup of audio files, which have you know, some blues stuff that I can play from, like the Blues Cousins, for instance. I like this song very much. It's all instrumental. Terrific. A little bit loud. Alright, and then what else do I have in there? Well, I have like some B.B. King style backing tracks, Texas Blues, some A minors, B minors, C minors, all things that I've downloaded as backing tracks off of YouTube. And then there's all kinds of A minors in the minors, and you know, there's an active melody guitar lessons that I like, and major keys as well. So I've got all of these files that I can draw from on my tablet that I can just wirelessly send to my Bluetooth speaker. And so I can listen to music on it, or I can just, you know, run a backing track and play my guitar with it, which is kind of handy. So that's my upstairs setup, and it's working out just the way I had wanted it to. So this is really, really good for me. I was lucky enough to have my spare computer, my old one that I replaced, you know, a few months ago, to be able to put this app on and be able to run my LT upstairs. So the LT series don't have Bluetooth, only the GT series have Bluetooth, so that you can use the Tone app wirelessly from a tablet or a phone or some other device, mobile device, which is wireless. So this is the way it goes, and I'm very happy with it so far. Alright, I've chosen Little Fuzz on my amplifier settings, and I've chosen backing track of While My Guitar Gently Weeps, and I'm just gonna let her run and we're gonna play a little bit. It's not going to be the George Harrison version, of course. So this is the kind of fun I have when I'm sitting upstairs, just playing with my bazoo here. And I like having this guitar upstairs because it's really easy to play. It's not that heavy, it's thin. And I can get some good noise from this amplifier up here as a second place to be comfortable and not have to sit on the steno chair downstairs at my desk and play. So this is going to be the end of part 2 for my LT25 and how I have indoctrinated it into my living room. Thanks for watching. Appreciate all your support. Catch you in the next one.